What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another Daily Scuttlebutt with Ivey's Family Factotum. I'm Anson. Dad's getting the truck all fixed up. And you may or may not have seen a project that I'm working on. I was recording it and then had a camera issues, so I kind of stopped recording it. But I will be showing that, portions of that later. So if you missed what it was, then go back and watch from the beginning. But I'm gonna go ahead and come over here because we've been seeing animal activity on the property, but this is one of the cameras I constantly move to different locations, right? Because we just want to kind of see what's going around the property. So I've been facing this camera over here. It's back in one of the areas in between the pond and the creek. I've already caught, some deer over here, because actually I moved the feeder over here, but I was trying to figure out, because we have this ginormous hole that's in the ground and wasn't 100% certain of what it is. I still don't really know what it is, but hopefully I got something on the camera. But all I know is that it's big and brown. But let me see if I can't get you guys turned around over here and I'll try to show you. But I can't really, unless I want to edit this video, I can't turn it off and turn you back around. But look. And I know there's a lot of activity through here. Plus, you see how all these branches are broke down? That's from a buck that comes through here. But this hole, and it curves back around, so it does like a spiral going under the ground. But then, because I have the feeder there, I have a salt lick here, but there's several hook branches like this where they've come through here. And I've gotten doe. I've seen doe that's like been like right around in this area off to the side, but I got my camera over here on this tree, and I'm gonna go ahead and grab the card out of it. Plus I got, there's even scat right here. Let me see. You can see the scat, which that might be rabbit. There's even more here. More here. Oh, that could even be yeah, to me it looks more rabbit, but because see there's more right here. You see. But I'm gonna go ahead and grab this cart because I'm gonna move this camera today. I have a camera right here. Because we've had a lot of activity over by the dogs, and I really want to see what's going on over there, because whenever I go out at night to try to see what it is, I never see, but I always see that the dogs are facing towards where we've been cleaning out the property. But I know that we have like neighbors' dogs and stuff like that that come onto the property, and I have a feeling that's who they're barking at. But I want to check out this card just for now, before I make the decision to move this camera. Because we have a few others, right, that are here for security purposes, And then I have this one that I just constantly move around just to see what's going on the property with animals. You know, because it's we want to be able to put, you know, chickens, or we want to be able to do, you know, goats. We want to be able to do pigs, you know. So some of these areas, because like that area over there is where I would like to be able to have, you know, goats and or pigs. So that's why I've really been checking out to see what's going on over there, to see, you know, is that going to be okay, you know, with wildlife. You know, because obviously if we're going to be having issues with neighbors' dogs, or we're going to be having issues with, because I know I've already caught coyote coming onto the property, I've caught bobcat coming onto the property, and such, that I want to see where they're going, right? And just see what we need to do to be able to, you know, mitigate our animals dying, our livestock dying because of predators, right? So, but I think what I'm going to do is, with the dogs constantly barking, I do want to even possibly come to see, because right now the puppies, the females, right, they're getting into the almost the size to where they're going to start being in heat. Look, I know, say hi. But they're getting bigger, because these dogs here, they're not fixed yet. Lilu's fixed, but those two, they are not. So until we can get them fixed, right, I don't need no male dogs coming around, because we don't need to be having no more puppies. But until we can afford to get them fixed, I just want to make sure that we're not having an issue with male dogs. So need to switch hands, but I forgot to bring my bigger adapter that I normally put these in, because anytime I throw these in my pocket, they fall through a hole. So I have a hole in my right side pocket, but not my left. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it in my left pocket, and then I have a zipper. I'll zip it up. But hopefully, so we got down into the 20s last night. Our water actually froze, but we're getting thawed out now. Obviously, there's still areas around the property that, you know, in shadow, the ground's still frozen. So that's how I know it got pretty cold. And then we're still figuring this out right now. I've been trying to find a decent place that I can get, you know, the plumbing supplies for the septic leach field. And I think I'm just gonna have to get stuff from Home Depot, which is, so far, I mean, because obviously I can get, you know, military discount there, but so far, you know, with the bulk prices of being able to buy, you know, piping and stuff like that at a bulk price, has been the cheapest that I've found thus far. Obviously, if anybody's in like the Fort Smith area of Arkansas, let me know if you know of any place better that, you know, we can get stuff like that. I know there's a place going towards Fort Smith that is Jack's. I know that they have a bunch of stuff like that I might be able to get, but they're like a cash only business, and I don't really like dealing in cash. I mean, I do, but I don't. So I can go there, but I don't know, because I don't, because a lot of times when you're dealing with cash, I don't even know if they do any type of military discount. So I have not been there yet, but we're still trying to figure out 100% of like where this building's going to go over here for the gathering house / our home is going to be our home until our home gets built. So we still got stumps we got to deal with, right? I got how many, what did I say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stumps that we still have to deal with, before we can even start foundation work. So obviously I would like to be able to get, because we have a little bit of cash on hand, or not yet, but it'll be after we go down to Texas for spring break that we got some funds available, right, from taxes, that we can go ahead and start getting materials. But I need to choose, is either, am I getting materials for foundation or am I getting materials for septic? So, we can even, throw up a poll over on the community page, both the main channel and possibly here too. But I'll go ahead and throw it out to you guys. Hey, which project would you like to see next? Of doing the leach field for the septic, because it needs to be done, or go ahead and get started on foundation stuff for the gathering house. So yeah, it could go either way. I can do either project. So we will see what's going to happen with that. But we definitely, and hopefully it's going to be warming up here, that this is going to be our last hopeful, freeze. I know over the next week and a half is supposed to stay, well above freezing. I think lows is supposed to be getting into like the 50s, so 40s and 50s for the lows, and that's a lot gooder than 20s, because our water froze last night once again. So hopefully we won't have to deal with that again for a while. But normally the last frost for our area, is still like April 10th or something like that. I don't know. But I'm gonna go ahead and jump off here. Like I said, I'm still trying to do this on the weekends, just to keep you all informed of what's going on. So that's what's going on. We're waiting. We need to get materials, and then we're also waiting for assistance from the community for backhoe service. So until that comes around, we're waiting for our turn patiently to be able to get stumps out and ditches dug. So, but yeah, we appreciate you guys for helping us grow, sharing us out. It's greatly appreciated. And then today I'm gonna be getting underneath the RV, trying to get the black tank fixed, because that completely fills up. It doesn't drain. That I found out what the issue was. It doesn't have a hole in it. It just, either the gate is not opening or it's just clogged and it won't drain. So I'm gonna be working on that today, and then also working on replacing the pressure switch in the well house, because the pressure switch that's in there, even though it goes down to 30, it's a 30-50, or yeah, I think a 30-50, and anything below 40, once it gets below 40, the pressure in the RV is just horrible. So I'm gonna go ahead and replace that with a higher pressure switch. And then I do have to put a reducer onto the RV, that way it doesn't go up over 60 psi. So but that's what we got going on today. So we thank you guys for following the journey, helping us out. It's greatly appreciated. Last but not least, always thank a veteran at every chance you get, not only on Veterans Day. And we'll see you on the next one. Later, y'all.